Hey guys, I thought I'd make a video responding. I can't sleep anyway, so might as well just make a video. I'm having pinching, stinging nerve pain, and I'm restless, and it's freaking freezing cold, and I can't leave the house. And thought I'd make a video just responding to some comments people leave on my videos. This person, Vegan Dolls, they leave comments all the time, and she does, and they're very long, as you can see. And I can't hold the phone up because of my nerve damage. It makes my arms hurt really bad. So I'm going to just respond by reading her comments and tell me what you think. And tell her how I think, what I think about her comments and things. Okay, so here we go. This is her quoting her. It's not that people don't care. It's just that the harsh reality is that there are no easy answers. Well, honey, I never said there were any easy answers. I never have. There ain't no easy answers to the problems we have. But it does require people care and try to help us. That I've said. Life is just really hard for a lot of people. For most people, I would say. I don't think so on that. I think you're completely wrong on that. But I don't think you care. I got to be honest. I don't think this person cares. And the next comment she makes after this, I think, proves it. Yes, people have problems in their life, but their life is not extremely hard, and they know it. If I didn't have the two things that I have, my life would not be very hard. If I had pretty much a normal American life, my life would not be very strenuous, be very easy. It would not be very difficult, and I wouldn't be on here. And people that are really struggling, if people that are not struggling would not be on here. This is why people like me and Brian and other people, we're on here because we're just looking for help and we can't find it, and we don't have money to go to therapists and things because, well, I'm not going to get into all that, but they'll just put you on pills and things which do not help. But anyway, let's get back to her comments. I've found that often people with Asperger's, I've got more than a couple in my family, seem to think that their struggles are uniquely worse than anyone else's, including other people with Asperger's or autism. I assure you that they are not. Yes, they are. And it's not Asperger's. Asperger's and autism now are linked completely. The DSM has linked them together. They are the same thing. People thought that Asperger's was different. It's just a milder form of autism, and I do not have Asperger's, I don't believe. I never got properly tested because nobody would help us. Again, trying to get help in this country is insane. It's ridiculous. But anyway, if you think that people, let's see, what did she say again? Seem to think that their struggles are uniquely worse than anyone else's. They are, ma'am. They are. And if they're guys, it's way worse. Guys have autism at many times the rate that girls do. Flat out. That's science. That's been proven. And to say that people with autism don't have it worse than other people is about the dumbest thing. I'm sorry, I was watching cars go by here. That's why I paused for people listening. Yes, people with autism have many problems that are way unique to anything that you suffer from. Because I think autism is a man-made epidemic. But anyway, autism, people that are autistic have severe problems with social communication. Some of them have severe pains. Some of them have coordination problems like I did that will control your life. Controls your life. Some of them have severe OCD, which I also have. Like I said, I'm going to make videos all about autism. All about it. To prove that you're full of it. To say that shows that you don't care. Just somebody that has Parkinson's disease, would you say that they don't have problems that are a little bit more difficult than other people's? I would say yes. I would say yes. Would you say somebody that has Down syndrome doesn't have it maybe just a little more difficult than you have? Yeah, I would say yes. Why I'm responding to this person, I don't know. I guess because I ain't got anything else to do. Yes, their problems are way worse. Their problems are way worse than yours. Sorry, the phone's ringing. She won't answer it, so I'm gonna just keep going. Let's see. I think getting back to her comments, I think it's ironic that you complain a lot about other people not admitting that their lives aren't as hard as someone else's, and yet I get the distinct sense that you yourself would never admit that your own life is much easier than other people's. That was a lie. I've admitted that many times. I've actually said it in my videos. I admitted that somebody that lives in deepest, darkest Africa probably has a harder life than what I have. That's debatable, though, considering autism. Autism is not prevalent in those places. So they can at least function and have some kind of a life. Make a living, work hard, but they still have a lot more poverty than we have here. So I'd probably give them that they have a much harder life than I have. Mentioned that in videos many times. You haven't watched my videos. Billions of people on this earth that lead miserable lives of trauma, poverty, and hard labor. Entire continents of people. Not entire continents, honey, but a lot of people, yes. A therapist would tell you that you need to focus on positive aspects of your life. To work out, I can't work out. If I try to work out, my nerve damage gets 10 times worse, and I can't live with it. Now, I don't know how to explain this to you. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm supposed to say to get people to understand this. The pain is so severe you can barely endure. You can barely function. But okay. I don't know how to explain that to you. You have to trust me. I don't think you do, so that's probably a moot point. Eat healthy. Eating healthy does not heal our problem. And I don't mean autism, and I don't even mean insulin. I'm talking about benzo withdrawal. Eating healthy does not fix it. Now, it can keep your symptoms from getting more severe, but it does not stop the symptoms, ever. There is nothing that stops benzo symptoms. Okay, trying to maneuver. There we go. They wouldn't have been better. Good grief, this person's an idiot. They wouldn't have better answers for you. I've seen more therapists and sat through more of their BS sessions than I cared to admit. Well, that's kind of the point, honey. I get it. But we just need somebody to talk to that's at least trained in this stuff. I mean, sorry, honey, but it's just, come on. You know, give me a break. It's just a little bit ridiculous, you know. Sorry, I can't get this thing to pull up. I'm sorry, I'm trying to. Just a minute. I'll see if I can find this, guys. I'm having a hard time finding these comments, and I'm sorry about that. Try to find it. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry about this. This thing wouldn't do right. It wouldn't... My computer. That's another thing. I don't have the money to get things fixed. So things get... Oh, come on. So things get messed up. And the arrow won't go up now. Yeah, it's tough. Let's see if I can find this. I'll try and find this comment. I'm doing the best I can here. I'll see if I can find it. Okay, here we go. Sorry, guys. Let's see if I can pull this up. Sorry about that. I was trying to click on the video. I'm sorry. This is just kind of one of the stuff that you have to kind of put up with. Alright. Okay. A therapist would tell you, okay, I'm back to her comments. A therapist will tell you that you need to focus. Okay, I've read that. They wouldn't have better answers for you. I've seen more therapists and sat there more. Consider this, a therapist gets paid to talk to you. People on here do it for free. Well, not really. Many of these are trolls, and you could be one of them. I have no idea. Some of these can be trolls. You know, and that means they're just trying to purposely start fights. So you got to be careful of that. And a lot of these people are not trained in these things, so they don't know anything about them. I've learned that for a fact. Because if you would ever say that Asperger's and autism is not worse than average people, you don't know anything about it. Because if it was true, then they would need no special help, period. And you would need no therapy for them. Because it's no different. Just go out and live your life. Okay? Sure, some people might seem rude, but most people are just giving you tough love. Sometimes people don't need tough love, man. They need compassion. They also need the truth. Okay? They don't need people who don't know what's going on to be giving them dumb answers. Saying that autism is no different than anything else, that's just stupid. You're an idiot. No, what they're saying is, you're a man, you're supposed to deal with these things. No, these things, you just have to get up and deal with them. You don't have problems that control you. No, they don't control you because we're normal, so we don't have those problems. So you don't have them either. That's what they're saying. They aren't evil. It's not your job to cast stones and decide who's evil and who isn't. That is in God's hands. Yeah, I've never really talked about who's evil and who's not. I do go by the Bible, though, and I'm pretty sure you're not a Christian. So, when you feel there are certain injustices in the world, then all you can do is try to rally support for your cause. Well, honey, nobody will help us. We've done this a million times. You know, it's just silly because you won't help us. Nobody's going to help us. Men get done unjustly in this society every single year, and nobody helps them. Nobody does anything for them. You can ask those men's rights movements. Nobody helps them. Nobody does anything because you're a man and it doesn't matter. Think about what your cause really is in no certain terms, and then you could work out a plan to support it. Honey, what if you have no money? You can't do anything, you ain't got no money. You damn well know that. You have no way to get your voice heard. On here, but my videos don't even get enough views. Give me a break. Self-pity isn't a cause. No, we're just saying we have problems, and we just wish we could have some help and people to at least agree with us and just understand us. And show us support and say, yeah, you got it rough, man. We'll pray for it. That's all people want a lot of times. Not you giving us stupid answers because you don't know anything. I've gone through unique things that I could not talk to people about because people don't listen, and this shows it. That's why sometimes I wonder why I ever made videos. I really shouldn't have. I should never have come on here. Even something as simple as a Facebook group to further men's rights is easily doable and constructive. Honey, nobody helps us. We've tried. It's just ridiculous. I don't even care about that right now. Until you take those kinds of steps to remedy your problems, you are just whining. You're whining? So a person that has real problems is just whining. That's BS. And that's pathetic to say. Were women just whining when they talked about, I think they actually were whining, but anyway, that men were oppressing us? No, nobody would have ever told a woman that. Ever. Were blacks just whining when they would talk about Jim Crow? It's just pathetic. I would never say that somebody is just whining, and you just outed yourself right there. Just whining. So I got to organize some group, or I'm whining. I guess that group just magically makes my problems important. Come on. Come on. How evil. No matter how valid your complaints are. No, you're an idiot. The truth is that no one wants to hear about your hard life. I believe that because it makes them uncomfortable, and it makes them think, oh God, what if that happened to me? Oh God. Oh God, oh goodness, what would I do? I think that's what a lot of that is. Unless they feel like you're going to try and fix it. Interesting. How are you going to fix it? Because, hang on, I lost where I am. Just a minute. Because everyone has had their own hard life. Baloney. Once again, that's a normie. Everybody's had their hard life. No, they haven't. Honey, compared to me, people have not had a hard life. They have a very basic life. I dealt without every advantage known to man. Every one. Friends, money, health, all of it. I had none of it. Flat out. Such a joke. People want to be inspired and to inspire others. What a bunch of crap. Good grief. What a left-wing statement. People want to inspire and inspire others. No, you need to know the harsh reality of life, honey, and help those in need. It's okay to vent here. Apparently not. Apparently it's not okay to vent. It's okay, because you said it's just whining. So there you go. It's okay to vent here and there, but when you make a habit of it, you become an emotional vampire, and people will avoid you like the plague or lash out because they can't deal with it. They don't want to. They don't want problems in their life. They don't want you around. You know. Every good story has a hero's journey. I don't know what the hell that even means. No one else can embark on that journey for you. The clock is ticking. Yeah, I know, honey. I know. The clock is ticking. How will you spend your time on this earth by bemoaning everyone else's lack of compassion? Because it influences you, honey. If you don't have people helping you, you're in trouble. You have to have help sometimes. Or by becoming a compassionate person yourself. I'm very compassionate. It's most people that didn't show me compassion. Men have never shown me compassion. Ever. Ever. One guy, I was sitting in a bar one time by myself. This is back before I was very sick. This was about 5-6 years ago. And I was just sad by myself. And the guy goes, "What are you so sad about?" And I went, I'm alone. You know, I wasn't bothering him. And he slammed the beer down in my face and said, "Get over it. People are lonely all the time." You think that's fair, honey? You think that's support? Give me a break. Compassion can't be reserved for people who think you deserve it. You practice it with everyone regardless of the good grief. This is the essence of Christianity. No, the essence of Christianity is to fear God and keep His commandments. That's the essence of Christianity. Well, guys, that's about all I'm going to do for this. I just thought I would make this video. That's all she said in that statement. It just kind of gets on my nerves. People just don't seem to care. And like I said, I'm getting tired of making videos now because it's the same shit. Nobody listens. Nobody does anything. And saying that I'm whining when I'm making different points and talking about different things, this is why people give up. Well, guys, take care. Have a good one. We'll see you soon.